Have you ever wondered how an apparently ordinary person can build an empire that transforms the world? This is the story of Jeff Bezos, a name that today is synonymous with innovation, wealth, and digital revolution, but who started like any of us, with doubts, dreams, and difficult choices. Throughout this journey, you will understand what lies behind the mind that created Amazon, what drives this visionary, and how the steps he took can inspire your personal and professional path. Get ready to dive into a real story, full of courage, strategy, and future vision. Jeff Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, in New Mexico, United States. His mother, Jackie, was a 17-year-old teenager when she had Jeff. Shortly after his birth, she married Mike Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who raised Jeff as his own son. From an early age, Jeff showed an unusual interest in how things worked. He dismantled toys, built electrical systems, and was obsessed with learning. Curiosity was his most striking trait. During school vacations, Jeff spent time at his maternal grandparents' ranch. There, far from technology and the urban rush, he learned the importance of hard work and independence. His grandfather taught him how to fix plumbing, handle tools, and think practically. These moments shaped the resilient mindset he would carry for the rest of his life. At school, Bezos already stood out as someone far ahead of his time. He created a science lab in the family garage and joined computer clubs. He was the valedictorian of his high school class and, after graduating, chose to study at the prestigious Princeton University. There, he majored in electrical engineering and computer science. He wasn't just a nerd with good grades. He was someone obsessed with understanding and optimizing systems. After graduating, he worked at several Wall Street firms, including Fittel, Bankers Trust, and the famous D.E. Shaw, where he quickly rose to become vice president. It was there that he met his future wife, Mackenzie Scott. But something bothered him. Even with a high salary and a solid career, he felt he was missing a greater opportunity. In 1994, Bezos had an idea after reading a report about the rapid growth of the internet. The article stated that web usage was growing at 2,300% per year. That sparked an idea. Why not create an online store? But not just any store. He made a list of over 20 possible categories and chose books because they had high demand and were easy to ship. Making that decision meant quitting his job, leaving his comfort zone, and convincing investors and his own family that he wasn't crazy. With a simple but bold business plan, he drove from New York to Seattle, writing most of the project along the way. In a modest garage, Amazon was born. The beginning was tough. The first books were packed by hand, desks were made from reused doors, and every penny mattered. Bezos worked 16-hour days and demanded excellence from everyone around him. His obsession with the customer became a trademark. He responded to emails directly and read every complaint as an opportunity for improvement. Over time, Amazon began to grow. From a digital bookstore, it expanded to sell electronics, clothing, groceries, and even cloud services. Jeff created Amazon Web Services, a cloud computing system that today accounts for a large portion of the company's profits. His mindset was simple: always innovate, cut excess, listen to the customer, and think long-term. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Amazon faced harsh criticism over working conditions in its distribution centers, its stance toward small sellers, and monopolistic practices. Bezos was called cold, calculating, even inhumane by some. But he stayed focused. While everyone else complained, he kept building. Bezos didn't stop at Amazon. In 2000, he founded Blue Origin, an aerospace company aiming to make space tourism accessible. While others saw space as fantasy, he saw it as an inevitable destination. He also bought the Washington Post and Whole Foods, showing that his vision went beyond technology. He wanted to shape culture, consumption, and information. In his personal life, he maintained curious habits. He slept 8 hours a night, made important decisions only in the morning, and avoided unnecessary meetings. He was methodical, but not robotic. He loved to laugh loudly, crack jokes, and talk to smart people. He had a clear goal: to leave a legacy that would last for millennia. Proof of this is the 10,000-year clock project, which symbolizes his long-term thinking. In 2021, he decided to step down as CEO of Amazon to focus on personal projects and philanthropy. He remained as executive chairman and major shareholder, but his energy shifted to Blue Origin, the Bezos Earth Fund, and initiatives aimed at solving humanity's biggest problems. Today, Jeff Bezos is much more than a billionaire. He is a symbol of vision, boldness, and transformation. His story proves that having a good idea is not enough. You need the courage to act on it, the patience to wait for results, and the focus to weather the criticism. The world changed because of the decisions he made, and now the question remains: what are you building today? What is your big idea? Jeff Bezos' story is not just about wealth. It's about purpose, reinvention, and impact. And maybe after all this, you'll realize that your next step could be bigger than you imagined. You just have to start. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel Map to Millions. Here, your journey to success gets a voice.